当に情熱あふれる奉仕の精神でもって仕事をしていただいて、具体的に素晴らしい成果を上げていらっしゃる状況が今日よく分かりました。皆さんに心から感謝を申し上げますと同時に、関係者の皆さんのご協力があってこそだというふうに私は理解をしております。ということで、今日お集まりをいただいた皆さん方すべてに心からの感謝の言葉を申し上げたいと思います。
Dr. Vinita Shankar and the staff of S-ILF, your passionate dedication and your passionate spirit of service is what has brought S-ILF to what it is today. We saw during the film, and we see also through the staff of S-ILF, the wonderful results that you have actually achieved over the last 10 years. And it gives me so much pleasure that I am amongst you to be able to thank you for the cooperation of all the stakeholders, of all the partners that you have given towards S-ILF to realize the results it has brought.
私はハンセン病の制圧のために世界中を旅するわけでございますけれども、本当に世界には夢も希望も失い、そして、人生に絶望をしている人たちがこんなに多くいらっしゃるのかということを現実に現場で見てきまして、心を痛める毎日を送っております。
Of course, I traveled world over in order to be able to eliminate leprosy. But I have never realized, nor have I ever seen, that in the world there are so many people who have lost all dreams, all hopes, and just have despair towards their lives in this world today. The number is really unspeakable. There are so many people like this all over the world. And of course, I see them every day as I visit them, that they're spending their daily lives in this sort of an environment. And this is what I see in the field as I visit the people affected by leprosy.
しかしながら、ちょっと考えてみますれば、私はかつてチェン内にありますタタモーターの下請け工場を見たことがありますが、本当に手や足に重い障害がありながらも懸命に働いている人たちの姿を見たことがございますけども、要するにこのコロニーに住む人は働く意欲もありますし情熱もありますが、ただそういう働く機会に恵まれない、また働くためのその技術を身につけられないだけだということが分かりました。
But when I stop and think for a while, I just remember visiting a Tata Motors contractors factory in Chennai, and there I saw that the people who were working had deformities in their hands and their feet, but they were working very, very seriously and very, very energetically at that factory. People who are living in the colonies have the will, have the passion to work. What is lacking to them is the opportunity to work, for one, and also the ability to be able to educate or to nurture their skills to be able to take up work.
またあるコロニーにあります学校につきましては大変教育熱心な先生方に恵まれて、子ども が本当に生き生きとしてコロニーの中で勉強している姿も拝見しました。そして、そのコロニーの中の学校に、町に住む子どもたち、そしてお母さんたちが公立の学校に行くよりもコロニーの学校に行った方がよりいいということで、逆にその町の人たちがコロニーの中に子どもたちの教育の場を見つけ、そして自然にこの町とコロニーが一体になっているというところも見たことがあります。
I've seen another occasion where I visited a school in one certain colony. There the teachers were very passionate, the teachers were energetic, and the children were studying in a very lively manner, and they were all enjoying their school life. The mothers of the children living in the cities and going to public schools came to realize that better to send their children to the school in colony than in public schools in the cities. And they started to send the children to the school in colonies, which actually naturally united the people and of the cities and people living in the colonies to unite as one strong union and one strong group.
先ほどエイパル、いわゆるこのインドのハンセン病回復者の全国組織、これも世界ではインドしかありませんが、ナルサッパ会長がお見えになってますけども、こういうライブリフッドのプログラム、あるいは教育のシステムを作っていただいたことによって、今まで目に見えないコロニーと社会との高い壁が年々低くなっていっているというのを実感として感じるようになりましたというお話がございます。
Now, I would like to talk about APAL. This is an India organization. It is a nationwide organization that joins the people affected by leprosy. It is the unique and only organization of such a kind, I think, in the world. We have Mr. Narsapa, the president, with us this evening. And of course, through the livelihood programs, with the education systems that you have built up, the invisible high wall that existed between the colonies and the society, he says, is gradually, slowly yet surely coming down. And he feels that the feelings of the people living in the colonies and in the cities are actually being united. Although it takes time, it is also something that is happening slowly but surely.
いずれコロニーという存在もなくなっていくんでしょうし、なくなるように私たちは努力を続けなければいけないと思っておりますが、幸いインドのモディ首相も大変このレプロシーの問題について強い関心をお持ちでございます。この機会にさらに皆様方のお力をいただいて、ご協力をいただいて、このコロニーのない社会というものを一日も早く作り上げたいものだと思っております。
I am sure that in the future, that the existence of colonies will go away, but it is something that we must make an effort to happen. Of course, Prime Minister Modi of India has a very strong and very deep interest towards leprosy. Ladies and gentlemen, I do hope that we will be able to take this opportunity through your cooperation and through your power and endeavor, create a society without leprosy problems.
本当に皆さん方のおかげで今まで コロニーに住むレプロシーの方々は孤立をしておりました。中には私たちに人権なんていうものが本当にあるんでしょうかという質問を受けたこともありますが、今やこういう全国組織ができることによりまして、将来に対する希望を持って、人生を歩むことができるようになった人たちが数多く増えてきたことは大変喜ばしいことだと思いますし、また今日はDPI のディセーブルドピープルインターナショナルのアメディさんがお見えでございますが、障害者の中に、グループの中に、このハンセン病、レプロシーの方々も入ってほしいということで、積極的にこのグループに入れていただきました。これも世界で初めての出来事でございます。
Of course, people living in the colonies were isolated, felt left out. But some people asked me at one time, is there such a thing as human rights that we have a right to? This was the sort of questions that I would receive from the people living in colonies. But of course, with the establishment of APOL, which I think is also another unique and the only organization in the world, because people now have hopes for the future, dreams for the future, and people with hopes for the future are increasing in number on a daily basis. We have the pleasure of having Mr. Vili from the Disabled People's International amongst us this evening. This is something that has happened for the first time also, and I would like to explain to you. It is Mr. Vili who said that he would like to have the group of leprosy-affected people join the group of disabled people. And he has acknowledged that, and it is really the first ever opportunity that the leprosy people are joining with the disabled people.
コロニーの人たちは自分たちの自助努力で生きていきたいという強い気持ちを持っていらっしゃいます。彼らにないのはチャンスだけでございます。私たちが彼らにチャンスを与えてあげることによって彼らは自助努力で生きていける。そしていずれコロニーがなくなって社会の中に溶け込んでいくという時代が必ず来るものと私は確信をしております。どうぞ皆様方の引き続いてのご協力を賜りたいと思います。
Of course, the people living in the colonies, their very strong wish is to be able to live with their own self-effort, self-help. What they lack is the opportunity to do this. But I do hope that we will be able to give them this opportunity to see really the opportunity that they themselves will be able to lead their own life. I'm sure colonies will be integrated into our society and it will actually dissolve into the society so that we will never have leprosy colonies again. But this can only happen with the cooperation of all of you here tonight and all of your friends that are cooperating with us. And I would like to ask for your continued support for this big, great endeavor that we are now involved in.
限られた時間でございますので、このS-ILFの創設以来理事を務めていただき、大変高い立場からご指導をいただいているダースさんにマイクロフォンをお譲りしたいと思いますが、最後に重ねてお集まりをいただきまして、心から御礼をしています。
Our given time this evening is very limited. Therefore, now I would like to give the microphone to Mr. Das, who has been with us ever since the founding of S-ILF And not only has he been with us, but as a board member, he has contributed so much to SILF. But before I would like to ask Mr. Das to speak, once again, let me give to you my greatest and deepest gratitude for all that you have done for SILF over the last 10 years.
After you've heard Sasakawa-san, there is very little to add, but I will make 5 points. First, over the last 10 years, Sasakawa-san has been our teacher, our mentor, and our guide in SILF and for the board of SILF and for the staff of SILF. He is a missionary. He is also visionary. And you have felt that in what he has said and what he has shared with you. As we approach the completion of our 10 years of work, we thought we must look ahead and plan for the future. So we got one of our advisory board members, Ravi Singh, head of WWF India, to work with the staff, the livelihood team, the skills team, communication team, Vinita, and they have prepared a 5-year strategy for SILF. And that is a broad guideline for us going forward. And as we go, we will review it, we will evolve more, we will think more, but we see growth in our work and we are committed to that. Third, as Vinita said, we have maintained a low profile. But with this film, and I'm so glad that the central figure in the film is here, and the last person who came on the film is also here, that with that film, I think we are trying to strengthen our communication effort on this. Because we need to bring in more people and broad base our team to work in this area of leprosy. Fourth, and this also comes out of the film, it's about the children. It's about the future and their future. And what are we going to do to make their lives better? And I think SILF, in our 5-year strategy, we must specifically add about the children and how are we as SILF going to give them a better future. I think that's going to be very, very important. And perhaps that was the message that you left at the last bit of the film, in your home. So finally, Sasakawa-san has talked about APAL. Vinita has also talked about APAL. I think we have to deepen, strengthen our partnership with APAL. And that is going to be very important because we have to work together in this mission. Thank you very much.
English, everybody understand, or should I speak in Hindi? Maya, अंग्रेजी समझते हैं कि हिंदी में बोले? हिंदी में बोले? हाँ, हिंदी में बोले. हम खिचड़ी करके बोलेंगे, अंग्रेजी हिंदी दोनों. First of all, I'm very happy that I'm connected with this very noble cause. Whatever Mr. Das said about Mr. Sasakawa, I don't think so I can add anything. जो भी दास साहब ने सासकावा साहब के लिए बात कही है कि वो हम सबके गुरु हैं और हमारे टीचर है, और उनसे जो इंस्पिरेशन मिलता है हमें, उसी के जरिए हम लोग काम करते हैं. You need to translate this when I go slow. Oh, you can't translate in Indian. Okay. So, idea is communication. कि लोगों को पता चले हम क्या कर रहे हैं. और मुझे खुशी इस बात की है कि ये सासकावा इंडिया लेफ्टिस्ट फाउंडेशन में हम बहुत दूर, पता नहीं क्या कर पाएंगे क्या नहीं कर पाएंगे, मगर हम जुड़े हुए. And Jayashree, you are an amazing person. I must tell you. और when I saw Jayashree and Maya, जयश्री और माया की जोड़ी इतनी अच्छी है ना कि हमको हमारा मकसद, व्हाट इज आवर ऑब्जेक्टिव, आवर ऑब्जेक्टिव और हमारा मकसद माया ये है कि अरुणा को माया और जयश्री जैसा बनाना. अरुणा को पीछे नहीं छोड़ना बस. तो मतलब अरुणा एक सिंबल है, वैसी बहुत सारी अरुणा है. Aruna is just a name, and we have many Arunas and many Gopals and many Akhtars and many Johns and सब जगह है. अरुणा एक फिगर है, मगर उस अरुणा के आंसू ये माया की स्माइल में घुल मिल जाए वैसा कुछ करना है कि नहीं. ये हमारा एंड का मकसद. That is what we want. And honestly, after seeing what Jayashree and Maya did together, I am so hopeful. Amazing, I tell you. Entire leprosy बड़ा दुख भरा, मगर इन लोग को दोनों को देखकर मजा आ गया. सच कुछ होप आ गया. और माया, आपके साथ हम स्कूटर में जरूर बैठेंगे. स्कूटर आप बहुत अच्छा चलाती हो. तो now I want to say about the role of parliamentarians. And I have no hesitation. हमें कोई मतलब परहेज नहीं है बोलने के लिए कि हम लोग बड़े insensitive हो गए. हमारे कलीग्स, हमारे पब्लिक लाइफ के लोग, या तो हम लोग बहुत अपने आप में बिजी हो गए अपनी अपनी कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी को लेकर, या हम बड़े insensitive हो गए, या दोनों. हमको 50 बार सबको फोन करना पड़ता है, आप आइए आइए. तो मुझे लगता है जो आए वो आए, जो ना आए उसको रास्ते में छोड़ दो. हम लोग को साथ मिलके करना है. और हमें कोई, we don't need 100 MPs. If we have 2-3, I think it's good enough just to spread that message. We are going to knock the door of the Minister of Health, and one of the person who can really do good work is Dr. Harshvardhan, जिसने पोलियो को eradicate किया. I have spoken to Dr. Harshvardhan. It's not important who belongs to which party. ये एक समूह यात्रा है जिसको कहते हैं हवन, उसमें सबकी आहुति लगती. So I can just promise you that what Mr. Sasakawa has done, it has taken many years. Or I had gone to Tokyo and I met these two lovely girls you talked about, and they're full of life, and there is a lot of hope. Or this is just an amazing service. I don't think so in public life we can go anywhere near what Mr. Sasakawa has been doing, because it's doing with conviction. जापान में आज शायद कुछ नहीं है. और lastly मैं कहूँगा, I met a group of young boys and girls from Japan. They've just finished their studies. और पूरा ग्रुप कलकत्ते आया था, वो जा रहे थे आसनसोल की तरफ, वहाँ जो कॉलोनी है. और इतना अच्छा लगा कि ये बच्चे कॉलोनी में रहेंगे 1 महीने 2 महीने, and they keep on coming. And I said कि भाई आप कहाँ, नहीं अपना मतलब जो उनको थोड़ा पैसा मिलता है माँ बाप से, उसको बचा के रखा है. उसी से प्लेन की टिकट और cheapest ticket, stopping at 3 places and transferring themselves. मतलब shoestring की बजट, and they are there. 1 महीने वो लोग रहते हैं, वो आते रहते हो. हमारे हिंदुस्तान के बच्चे, I am absolutely certain. And social media, I tell you, we need to get the youngsters And I have no doubt we reach out through the social media and you will be amazed to see the response. I think, Vinita, one of the things, I'm sure you're already doing that, but I think उसको हमको थोड़ा आगे बढ़ाना है और यही मेरी ख्वाहिश है. आप सबने बुलाया. Thank you so much, and I wish everybody all the best. And one of these days we will see that these colonies are integrated to the societies, and we have all these people, and this would be a thing of the past. After about, I don't know, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, when we look back, we'll say that, my God, this also happened. So all the very best to you, and I'm again very grateful to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sasakawa. Thank you, Mr. Das, and thank you, Mr. Trivedi. With this, we bring our program to an end. But before we break, I invite you all to please join us for dinner. But before we do so, please do sign the pledge not to discriminate against leprosy. We have 3 computers here where the pledge is online, and all you need to do is just to type your name. So please join us, and please do spread the word. Thank you so much.